Crimes perpetrated by those with superpowers must be handled differently. The detectives of the Extraordinary Persons Division are responsible for seeking the truth and handing down the justice. These are their stories.
Detective Santos. Krautman, come into my office.
Hey, what's up?
Yes, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what's not up. The population of the Colorado lake monkey, that's what.
Oh, it can't be possible. The lake monkey was absolutely virulent all over the country. What happened?
Well, if I knew, I wouldn't have called you guys in, would I? Krautman, you have a job to do.
I understand, and they're so adorable. We cannot lose this species.
No. Now look, I've gotten forest rangers from all over the West, from Colorado, from Wyoming, even a few from northern Arizona, calling me up, talking about these populations, these Colorado lake monkeys. They used to live in little pods in the trees around the lakes. Now they're just disappearing, and the rangers don't know what's going on.
Is that a bad thing? I mean, do we need these lake monkeys?
Detective Santos.
I'm just asking, is this really a problem?
Yes, they're an endangered species. It could throw the entire ecosystem out of whack.
Okay.
First it's the Colorado lake monkey, then we're losing the Colorado lake buffalo, and then next thing you know, we have no Colorado lake animals at all.
And especially the Rocky Mountain oysters. We almost lost them.
Again, I ask, is that not so much a bad thing?
Yes, it's a terrible
It's
thing.
a horrible thing.
Okay,
Santos.
okay,
Come
all
on.
right, okay, let's go investigate.
Yeah, it's not your job to have opinions, Santos.
Nope.
We are arrived in Hanging Lake outside of Glenwood Springs, the place that the first Colorado lake monkey was spotted 750 years ago. We see none to be found at all, which is normally a bastion for lake monkeys. Santos, what is going on here? This is the birthplace of the lake monkey. I don't see none. None at all.
And again, I ask, is that not so much a bad thing? I mean, last time I heard, they're kind of annoying.
They're adorable, though. They might be annoying because they scratch and bite a little bit like a feral cat, but at the end of the day, they're still adorable and people like them.
Oh, detectives, you guys finally got here. Oh, God, I'm just going out of my gourd here with this disappearing lake monkey problem. I mean, every day I came to work, I was just here the lake monkeys. They kept me company. They were my friends, and now I'm all alone out here.
From what we understand, you're kind of like a Jane Goodall for lake monkeys. Tell us when they've disappeared.
Yeah. Well, it was yesterday morning. I get in here bright and early at 5:34 every day. And I got here, and normally that's when they're a dawn rising monkey. And normally they're just getting up, they're getting out for the day, they're coming down from their trees to the lakeside to pull some bugs and grubs out of the earth for breakfast, and none of them were around. I was alone, I had to eat my grubs by myself.
Do you know any other animals that might eat grubs?
No.
So
So now we're under a threat of an overpopulation of lake grubs.
Santos, please pull something out of your bag of tricks. Maybe that can help him decipher what's going on here.
Okay, yeah, let me reach into my bag, which I can pull a lot of different stuff out of. Here's a magnifying glass.
That's perfect.
Oh. Well, this was their most common feeding area. Here you can see where it's all dug up and the dirt's much more overturned and things. I don't know, maybe there's something going on in there.
Santos, I see something under here. It's a green soil slime of some sort. Maybe that is killing the grubs. Not sure.
Let's get a sample and
Okay.
bring it back to the lab.
Yeah, I've never seen any moss quite like this before. There's a lot of. It's not only green, but there are traces of yellow 5 here in the moss.
Yellow 5, as you mean the same ingredients in Mountain Dew?
Yes. Yes.
How's that possible?
Well,
I love Mountain Dew.
was this lake in a mountain? Was it a mountain lake?
Yes, we found it here in Hanging Lake. Hanging Lake is the birthplace of the lake monkey.
Oh. Well, now look, I've been on the dark web lately, and there's been talk of an underground Mountain Dew.
Oh, is that possible? I thought they shut down the Silk Road. Santos.
Underground Mountain Dew?
Yeah, with 5 times the caffeine.
Oh,
There's too much caffeine.
that is 2.5
It
times
is.
the amount of caffeine that Jolt had.
That's dangerous. The FDA would definitely say no to that.
Yeah.
But why lake monkeys? What's the correlation here, Santos? What do you think?
I don't know. We should go talk to the people at Mountain Dew, though. Maybe they know something about what's up.
Hey, I'm the CEO of Mountain Dew Corporation, and I despise the idea of anybody out there trying to take our formula and bastardizing it with 5 times the caffeine and 4 times the yellow 5 ingredient.
Didn't you try to do that same thing, though, like 12 years ago?
Yes.
And you got shut down?
Well, we did, and that was a brand called Jolt. There's hardly any of that cola out there anymore, but our slogan was twice the caffeine and all the sugar you needed. So we're going back to the original Mountain Dew. The Dew. Yes, sir.
Do.
Yes, sir. What is the problem here? I love Mountain Dew too, and I want to catch the person that would do such a thing to your wonderful product and to try to destroy the lake monkeys of Colorado. Santos, what do you think? Pull out another thing out of your bag of tricks.
Okay.
Wow, Rubik's Cube. That's perfect. We can definitely solve any problem with the Rubik's Cube. Yes?
Okay, I mean, I guess, maybe if they're... Well, yeah, because this Rubik's Cube is special. It doesn't just have colors on it, it has letters.
Oh my goodness. I just spelled the orange letters. Sea Beast.
Sea beast? Like a beast in the sea?
Yes, precisely. Like Godzilla or something.
I think it's... I hope this does not mean that there is a sea beast in Hanging Lake.
Hopefully not.
Oh my gosh, there's a sea beast in Hanging Lake!
Oh, I will shoot some sauerkraut out of my eyeballs and dismember it.
Why are you doing this to me?
Way to restrain that crowd, man. I'm going to pull a syringe out of my bag and take a blood sample.
Get it now, he's falling down.
I hate needles.
Okay, I got the sample. Let's bring it back to the lab before this thing breaks out and kills us.
Doctor, what is in the sample of blood here?
Well, it's just generic sea beast blood with elevated yellow blood cell counts.
Similar to yellow number 5, perhaps? Mountain Dew?
That would make sense, Krautman.
So it seems to me that whoever is taking these monkeys, they're trying, because the monkeys eat the grubs, and the grubs seem to promulgate the presence of a yellow 5 and caffeine in the soil, and that seems to have leaked into a Hanging Lake and created this crazy sea beast. And but why would somebody want a sea beast?
Santos, you are so smart. That is clearly the only theory and explanation that could be possible here. Okay.
Well, this is just basic detective work, putting together the facts.
Okay, look, you two, that's an interesting theory.
Isn't it, though?
I mean, it is, and it makes sense.
Captain
But
Santos is
where
always
are
right.
where are the lake monkeys
That
going?
is the question we don't have the answer to. We just know that the sea beast, and we know his long theory of yellow 5 and how it came about in the Hanging Lake. It's perfectly makes sense. Now we just need to find the monkeys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the job that you were originally posted to do.
Hey,
you're right.
Hey, Chief, this is detective work, all right? You start one place and you end up somewhere totally different.
That's right. It doesn't happen so fast, and it doesn't happen linear. Sometimes, like a tree of life, it goes one branch to the next.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a great way to put it, crowd, man. I really like that.
Thank you, Santos.
All right, look, I'm getting anxious. My kid wanted a lake monkey for Christmas, so
I have an idea.
we need those monkeys back.
Captain, I can do something. I can use one of my powers. I can transform into a bratwurst. We can hang it off one of the trees in Hanging Lake. Perhaps one of the monkeys, if it's still around, hiding from the sea beast, he'll come and try to eat it. Then we can capture him, get a blood sample, and then we can find out where the rest are.
That's crazy, Krautman. But just so crazy it might work.
Santos, Okay, get ready. Put your hand out. Put out your brötchen and some mustard. I turn it to bratwurst.
Oh, that is so weird, man. That is so weird.
Yeah, I'm not. Bratwurst isn't native to the lake environs. I don't. You guys, as the forest ranger here, I'm not sure I can endorse this plan.
What can you endorse, Mr. Ranger Fitzsimmons? What do you endorse, huh?
Well, look,
Huh?
I mean,
Come on, what do you endorse?
Look, I endorse the monkeys. I do everything for the lake monkeys.
Oh, yeah?
And I guess if this is going to get those lake monkeys back, you guys do it. But
If you want to do so much for the monkeys, why'd you let them get away in the first place, huh?
I didn't have any control. I was back at my cabin for the night. I don't know what happened to
Your
them.
cabin?
I missed them.
Hey, man, where's your cabin?
Well, it's just over the ridge. It's 500 paces south of the lake.
Santos, hang me before I dry out. Put me on the vine. Now, please, now.
I'm gonna drag you to the cabin.
Okay.
Oh. Well, okay. I mean, I can show you
I got
around.
the permit right here, man. I've got the permit right here to investigate your cabin.
Oh, okay.
Do you hear that paper crumbling up?
Yeah.
That's me unfolding the permit that I'm putting right in your face, man.
I can see it, okay? I can read it. You can look around, all right? I'm not going to stop you.
Santos, are you going to smoke me in the cabin? Because I'm drying out here. You need to hang me on the vine to catch that monkey.
Wasn't smoking you dry you out even more?
Yes.
I ain't
Of
gonna.
course.
Well, just turn back into a person, man.
Okay.
Oh, this is nasty.
That's so gross.
Where are your clothes now?
Sorry. When I do that every time, a bunch of sauerkraut comes out my anus. I'm sorry.
Oh, jeez, that's.
Oh, that smells horrible.
I don't think that's not healthy, man. You shouldn't do that.
Well,
Okay, anyway, going to the cabin.
So, yeah, it's just a one-room cabin. There's my cot and.
Come on, you heard that? Sounds like a bunch of lake monkeys. Okay, let's get in it.
That's not.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, get out!
Look at all these lake monkeys, man! Oh my gosh, you got an underground cavern? Got a staircase going down the underground cavern?
The forest ranger starts to glow green. He's growing larger.
Santos, look. He looks like the big blow-up Mountain Dew can at the X Games. He's gonna go into a big Mountain Dew. Yes, he's gonna explode.
Oh, jeez.
You won't take my caffeine fuel.
I get him with the sauerkraut out my anus.
Sauerkraut, so gross.
Hey, Santos, look at the acid out of the sauerkraut, and the caffeine in the Mountain Dew is making him shrivel up into a silver tin can.
You monsters!
Pull a bag out of your tricks and capture him.
Okay, I got a Ziploc baggie here. Should be big enough.
No, I'm gonna suffocate in here.
Okay, we'll poke a couple of holes in there then.
I'll get you two for this.
Let's take him back to the cabin, and then take him to the captain and see what the analysis is.
Well, yeah, we got the report from the lab, and his caffeine levels were through the roof.
Were they higher than Jolt?
Yes.
No.
They were 5 times higher than Mountain Dew.
That's not possible. Now it makes sense.
Well, clearly it is, Krautman.
Well, it makes sense. Santos' theory was 100% correct.
Yes. And you recovered all the lake monkeys from the cavern underneath his cabin?
He had 15,602 lake monkeys. They were all screaming, free me, free me, free me.
Yeah, can you believe that? Chinese monkey used to talk, man.
That's pretty impressive.
That's incredible.
Smart.
It was a good guys, you know? We're the good guys, but this guy had a good disguise, you know?
Oh, yes.
Because he was pretending to be a ranger, but really he was the bad guy.
And he was also Mount Dukan. It's amazing how he did that.
Yeah.
It's a power we've never seen.
Well, I've never seen the man turn into a bratwurst either, but hey, you know, the crazy stuff happens in this world.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you. Get you two together and you have a nice picnic lunch.
That's a good point. Thank you, Captain. We'll do that next time.
Well, looks like we can put a bow on this case. Great job, you two. Take some R&R.
Thank you.
You've been listening to Truth and Justice, a Richard Lupine production. After the break, stay tuned for Talking Points with Shabazz Davis.